Hi, I'm Stuart Ryan. In this video, I'm going to explain how the Mixolydian mode works. The Mixolydian is the fifth mode of the major scale, and it shares all the same notes as a major scale, except for a minor or flattened seventh. But that one note makes a big difference. Let's take a look at a fingering for the A Mixolydian mode. Now I'm going to play up and down the open fifth string. I'm going to alternate the open string with the notes in the mode. To build the Mixolydian, we have a root, a major second, major third, perfect fourth, perfect fifth, major sixth, but then that flattened seventh. You're going to hear that flattened seventh on fret 10, the G, so really listen out for it as you play through this next shape. Now we're going to harmonize the A Mixolydian as simple major and minor thirds. I'm going to play this all over a low A drone, so really listen out for when you can hear that G note played over the A, the flat seventh against the root. Next, we're going to play through the mode, harmonized as simple major and minor chords. But really listen out for the relationship between the one chord, the A, and the flat seventh chord, the G, because this is at the core of how the Mixolydian works and the kind of chord progressions you can build from it. Now I'm going to harmonize the Mixolydian mode as seventh chords, major, minor, dominant, and minor 7 flat 5. And as with the chord exercise before, really listen out for how the G major 7 moves to the A dominant 7. Again, a key sound within the Mixolydian mode. Here's a 1-4-5 chord progression played from the Mixolydian mode. If we're in the major mode, this would be 1 major, 4 major, and then 5 major, or dominant. So A, D major, E major, or E7. But in the Mixolydian mode, because of that flattened 7th, the G, we're going to have a 1-7 chord, A7, move into a 4 major 7, that's D major 7, and a 5 minor 7, the E minor 7 progression. So it has quite a different sound to the typical major 1-4-5. Here's how it sounds. Here's another common chord progression given a Mixolydian twist, a 2-5-1. If we were playing this out of the Ionian mode or the major scale, the 2 chord would be B minor 7, the 5 chord would be E dominant 7, and the 1 chord would be the A major 7. But because we're in A Mixolydian and we have that flattened 7th, the G, everything changes. We're going to have a B minor 7, which moves to an E minor 7, which contains the G, and then we're going to go to the 1 chord, which is the A dominant 7. So it's a really cool sound which is kind of less in the jazz world and more in the sort of funk, pop, rock genres. Here's how this one sounds. And finally, here's a short melodic solo played over both of those chord progressions. And remember, as with all the other modes, I'm really thinking about highlighting the character of the particular mode over the chord. So really I'm thinking about playing the note G over the A7 here, that flattened 7th, to really bring out that dominant Mixolydian sound. And then we can use chord tones to really keep things safe with the remaining chords in the progression. Here we go.